Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Sanjoku. We're back at it tonight. I just want to ask you guys a real simple question. Is our defense good enough to get us to the playoffs? I'm pretty convinced that we are well on our way to a playoff run right now. I'm not too sure how it's going to be, but our defense has to be able to play way better than they are playing right now. It's it's going to be tough for us. I know that we're beat up. I know we're missing some really, really key pieces. But honestly, we couldn't see it because we lost Abram so fast. But our defense has been struggling all season long. My big thing about it is we're missing linebackers. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Gunther feeds off of linebackers. Whitehead's really good at tackling. Morrow's really damn good at tackling. Morrow's got that pick on the season, but they're not really good in coverage. They're not extremely fast. So it's going to be tough, but there's been a few things changing out there. I really want to see some changes in this defense. I think we're going to have to make them going forward because if we don't, we're going to be screwed, like completely screwed. Oops, sorry about that. As far as our defense goes, right now, look at that. We're 7. We're giving up pretty much 27 points per game to opposing teams. That's terrible. I mean, it truly is. As far as the points go, right there, we're still up at the top. We're giving up 240 just total points throughout the season. Those are terrible numbers, like truly terrible numbers. It sucks to say it, but I mean, we're going to have to fix all of this. One of the big ones that I saw, third down percentage, 45% of the time they go for it on third down, they're getting first downs, which is crazy. I mean, that's terrible. I mean, that truly is terrible. We have to be able to fix that. There's been 2 games this season where we did not make a team punt until the fourth quarter. You cannot have that if you're going to be a playoff team. I want to know from you guys, how do we fix that? How can we fix that? Because I truly don't know how, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be rough for us, but we have to find an answer to that. I'm going to throw a few things out there at you guys tonight. I want to know what you think about them. I might be completely wrong. Please let me know if you think I am. But I think it's just a matter of getting the talent that we have on the field at the same time is going to end up making a big, big difference for us. But it's going to take them a minute to gel. They were just starting to gel. Things were looking good. I was like, man, shit, all right, our defense might be coming together. And then we lost 2 more key pieces, which it seems like we just keep getting setback on our defense. I know our offense can carry us through. I know a lot of you guys doubt that, but with the way Carr's playing, the way Jacobs is running, and I know our receiving core is not the most dynamic, but they're making plays out there, and they're scoring touchdowns. And our tight end group, I mean, I cannot say enough about those 3 guys. Those are the 3 best dudes to have in the tight end position on a team, and we have them. And that's the best 3 in the NFL. I guarantee you that. Line them up with anybody else. And they're all so young. I'm really excited about them. And then our offensive line being back at full strength. I'll say it. That's the best offensive line in football when everybody's at full power. So our offense is going to be fine. I do not have any problems with them scoring on any team that we play against. It's just stopping the other team, which we cannot do. I mean, we just can't. 4th down percentage. When teams go for it, it's 4th down. Boom, right there. Number 2. 75% of the time, they're getting the first down. We have to be able to get off the field. We have to, and we can't. And like I said, I like to show you guys this depth chart because it has just our active players on it who will be eligible to play. Our defensive line, I said it. Everybody says I'm wrong. And I said they were set completely. They're set completely for this season, not for the future. We're going to end up getting more pass rush help up there. But these guys are playing great right now, and they are incredibly young. This right here is not the problem on our defense. It's not perfect, but it's by far not the problem. Look at our linebacker crews. We have Whitehead, Compton, and Morrow. We have Wilbur backing them up. I mean, we have Lee coming back, but that's not going to be till the Kansas City game. We are completely depleted at our linebacker position. I'm truly hoping we fix that in free agency next year. I'd love to see 2 just I'm not even going to say like big name, but just two truly solid linebackers, maybe even three. Maybe get two in free agency and then draft one. We need to get some linebacker help in here. It's the only thing that's going to save Gunther's fucking job. And we need to keep him. I've said it before. People need to slow down on him. We'll talk about him in a little bit. But then it comes to our secondary. I mean, Oregon said it. Gruden came out there and said it. I really want to see this. And I really think it's going to be a huge, huge difference for us moving forward. And I truly think this is going to be the defense that we're going to have to bring if we're going to make a true playoff run. It starts with Isaiah Johnson. This kid has to come in and be able to take over the number 2 corner spot. Worley's been getting burned at the number 1 corner spot. So screw it. Give it to Mullins. Give it to him. I mean, we're young. We're playing 2 crappy teams. You're going to be able to see exactly what he can do out there. Put Mullen as our number 1 corner. Put Johnson as our number 2 corner. Put Eric Harris, who I have not said enough about on this show because that dude's backstory is insane. And I love that guy. And I mean, he's got 2 pick sixes on the season. He has 3 picks total. Eric Harris, I mean, he could be the real deal. I know he's been burned a couple times, but it's the way the NFL works right now. It is all about just offense and lighting up the scoreboard and keeping the people entertained. So screw it. Put these 2 dudes as our corner. Put Harris back there and put Swearinger in there. DJ's going to come in and be that other safety. There's not a doubt in my mind. I mean, we're going to look at it, but you look at that. Once you get behind Joyner, who's not going to play, you got Curtis Riley, you got Levitt back there, and then you got Swearinger. Riley, I mean, he's played a few snaps for us. He can't be out there every down. He doesn't have the experience to. Levitt, we've seen big burned, and he's good on special teams. And that's the reason he's on this team. He's one of our gunners. The dude's super fast. You're going to see Swearinger in there, and you're going to see Eric Harris in there. And then you're going to have, these 2 dudes backing them up. And it's probably going to be Riley backing these guys up if they need a break. But I could see them playing every single snap this game. Harris and DJ out there every single play, which I'm totally okay with because that opens up the nickel spot for Worley. That's going to be, Gruden's already talked about it. He's talked about it a few times. This is his lethal weapon on defense. He can play so many spots. That's what it has to be. That gives us all our strongest players on the field at one point on our defense. And at this point, with all the injuries and suspensions we have, that's what we have to do. We have to have our absolute strongest players out there. We cannot be subbing in these dudes that are just supposed to be playing special teams and expecting something magical to happen. We still have a starting defense. We just need to rearrange it. And Johnson needs to step up in a huge, huge way. And I really think if this kid had been playing all season, everybody would already be on his bandwagon. I mean, he did. He got all jacked up during the preseason. I mean, that was a serious injury. He's finally fought his way back through. Bring it. Bring it. And I know this defense probably isn't going to happen, but I really think we're going to see this defense a few times through that Bengals game. And I think once they see it and they see that, hey, man, this is actually working, let's try it again against the Jets. This will probably be the defense that we bring into Kansas City. I'm truly hoping it is because we need to shuffle something up. We need to make some changes. And having Lee back in there, filling in for Compton, and just being able to jump back in there and give us some kind of rotation at linebacker is going to be truly, truly huge for us. Last thing is Gunther. I talked about him during my last video. Told you guys to back up off of him. He's going to have to scheme this. He's down a lot of players. And he is doing the best damn job that he can right now. I really think he's going to be able to. I think he's going to end up hopefully running this defense that I'm talking about. They've been mentioning it. There's been some talks about it. I'm really excited to see it. I think it has to happen. Let me know if you think I'm wrong, but I think this defense has to happen. And he's going to put it all on the paper, and I think we're going to see it on Sunday, and I'm excited as shit to see it because any kind of change, even if we can get into a top 20 defense at this point, if we have a top 10 offense and a top 20 defense, you got a top 10 offense and then you're ranking at the bottom of the barrel in your defense and you're not Aaron Rodgers, you're not making any real big moves. So we need something to change. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate everybody that watches this. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. Try to bring you guys pretty consistent Raider videos, and I'll keep you up to date on all the news. But I appreciate it. Everybody have a good night. We will catch you soon. I'm Son Joku. We will see you next time.